We're coming down to the last few races of the evening. The Thames Challenge Cup here. We have Tyne A against Thames Rowing Club A. So 2A crews going head-to-head here, Tom. What are you expecting to see?
Yeah, this is actually a really interesting draw. Of course, Thames have cemented their name on the Thames Challenge Cup in the last few years, but Tyne Amateur Rowing Club have had a really, really strong season. Perennial showings at the likes of the Metropolitan Regatta and the Wallingford Regatta, and they had a really good row at the head of the river back in March. So they will not be rolling over for Thames at all. And there's a bit of a word on the towpath that perhaps this Thames crew isn't as strong as some of their units in previous years, although perhaps putting that to bed here because they're already half a length up on the crew from Tyne Amateur Rowing Club.
Yeah, so Tyne really moving with Thames, but Thames is taking an early lead here. They'll be wanting to try and break clear and shut this race down as early as they can. Their rate is right up. Pretty tricky conditions down here at the start. It's a little bit bumpy out there on the water. Thames, they're not taking their foot off the pedal. I think they really want to go until they've got clear water here to open up that lead and allow themselves to be a bit more comfortable, and that's exactly what we can see has unfolded. They've paid, that fast start has paid off, and Thames Rowing Club now sitting comfortably ahead of Tyne A.
Yeah, this is Thames coach Ben Lewis. It's his last season at the club. He announced the fact that he'd be moving on sometime earlier this year, and he's orchestrated so much of their recent success in the Thames Challenge Cup, and he'll be wanting to sign off with another win in this competition. I remember a couple of years ago they had an all-Thames final, which is just an outstanding achievement by any boat club. But Thames not having it all their own way, certainly being put under substantial pressure by Tyne, who are no layabouts themselves, but I think this one was always going to be in Thames's hands if they could just make their way down the course without committing any sort of grave sins.
And Ed Johnson, who's in the 6th seat of the Tyne crew, he said that this week they're racing for Big Al Johnston, the stalwart of Northern Rowing, who sadly passed away a few weeks ago, and their boat is named after him because of all the great work he did in that region at events.
A wonderful photographer, I have to say, on record. Al, he really was a phenomenal guy, and his sudden passing, I think, shocked the rowing community up in Tyne and Newcastle, and fair tribute to him that these guys are sort of doing this for him and naming their boat after him.
Yeah, tough draw here against Thames, who are, barring any mishaps in the dying strokes, going to take out this Wednesday round of the Thames Challenge Cup. But boy, that's close. Tyne, I think, just getting themselves back into overlaps. So Thames not really responding to that. They've got almost a length as they come down to the line, but Tyne really threw everything at it there. A great result, racing with heart, racing for Big Al Johnston, with Thames taking the win. So we see there on screen Thames Rowing Club A beating Tyne A in the Thames Challenge Cup.